Everyone uses the internet every day. You search something, click, and instantly you get a result. It feels simple, almost like magic. But here's the question. How does your device know exactly where to go? Because the internet is not one place. It's millions of devices connected together. And it gets even more interesting. What if many people are connected to the same Wi-Fi, searching at the same time? How does the internet make sure your result comes only to you and not to someone else? The answer is something called an IP address. It stands for Internet Protocol Address, and it's simply a unique identifier for your device. You can think of it like a home address. Just like a delivery driver needs your address to bring a package to the right place, devices on the internet use IP addresses to send and receive information correctly. So how does this actually work? When you try to open a website, your device sends a request across the internet. This request includes information about where it is coming from and where it needs to go. The data then travels through multiple networks, kind of like moving through different roads in a city until it reaches the correct destination. Once the website's server receives the request, it sends the data back to your device. All of this happens in a fraction of a second, which is why everything feels so fast. This is also why IP addresses are so important. Without them, communication on the internet would not be possible. Imagine ordering food online but not giving your address. The restaurant may prepare your order, but they would have no way to deliver it. In the same way, without IP addresses, devices would not know where to send or receive information. Now you might wonder, where does this IP address come from? The answer is simple. It is automatically assigned by your network or your internet service provider. Whether you are using Wi-Fi at home or mobile data on your phone, in both cases your device is connected to an internet service provider, and it provides the connection needed to communicate on the internet. There are a few important things to understand about IP addresses. Every device on a network has its own unique IP address, which allows it to be identified among billions of devices. An IP address also has structure. It helps identify the network you are connected to and the specific device within that network, similar to a street and a house number. Most of the time, this works completely behind the scenes, so you don't need to think about it. Also, unlike a physical home address, your IP address is not always permanent. It can change depending on where you are connected. For example, if you switch from your home Wi-Fi to a coffee shop network, your device will receive a different IP address. So in simple terms, an IP address is what allows devices to find each other, communicate, and exchange information across the internet. It is one of the most basic and important building blocks of how the internet works. But here's something interesting. Your device doesn't actually use just one IP address. It uses more than one. In the next video, we'll break that down and understand why multiple IP addresses are needed for communication and how it all works together. I'm your Circuit Man, and see you in the next topic. Thanks for watching.